Alright, today in the studio we're printing a gray base tone for the cat falling. It's pretty straightforward.
Hey, make sure you stick around until the end of this video. I'm printing the gradation and the final key block to complete this cat falling with snow project.
Should be one tiny dot of paste, one tiny dot of pigment over here on the plate. We're just going for a light gray. There's our cat. So that's just a base tone for the cat. Just a little paste. And I'm deciding to put the black over here on the palette because I can monitor the amount of ink that's going into the brush better. I can see it. Also, if I put it directly on the block for such a light color, sometimes it'll leave like a black spot. So there we go. See, that was a little too much pigment over here. A little too big of a drop, so I'll just use half of it. Save the other half for next time. And that's what I'm talking about, like I can control that. If I just put that on the block, I can't really see it. This will go pretty quick today, so I'll probably include this impression and the gradation, the next impression. I'll include it into one video. I don't know if you can see this. There's a hair, a bristle right here. Broke off my brush. You want to get that out. That can ruin a print. So you're always paying attention to the surface. Nice even application. I have my lights situated here at an angle so I can get a glare off the wood surface. So I can see if there's any bristles from the brush or dust, or if I missed any areas. I don't know if you can see in the camera, but I can see that I missed the spot on his head. Down here at his back, it's a little dry. So my lights really help me see that I'm covering the surface equally. When I put the print down, I push my finger down onto this printed area of the cat. Holds the paper in place. It's looking pretty good. So you can see this can go pretty quick once you get in the rhythm. This is a popular little print. Look at here. A bristle from my brush. Let's get that thing out of here. Real quick. See, it leaves a little white spot. So if you just put it down really quick, sometimes that corrects it. Yeah, there you go. You can't even tell. Easy fix. But if that was like a dark color, could run into problems. So a little bristle from your brush could ruin the whole print. Pay attention to every step along the way. Double check, make sure everything's clear. So you get the idea. I'm just going to keep doing these, and we'll see you for the next one. This is the second pass. I believe it's the 6th and 7th impression in this print. We did the background twice, top gradation twice, the flat gray color for the cat. So that's 5. So this will be 6 and 7. I'll be moistening the cat with the wet paper towel. Just a single dot of black ink at the top of the brush. And I'll be making this gradation twice to get a nice even, rich color or tone. So here's number 1. I'm using a piece of copy paper as a backing sheet today. So there's 1. There's already pigment in the brush. I can just go again. This is a subtle gradation. I don't want it to be too black. Just kind of a nice dark gray. And all we have left is the outline, the key lines for this cat. Then this print will be finished. I don't put the ink in the brush every time. Maybe just every other. Seems to be working. You have to test as you go, see what's working for the print, and make adjustments. So here's a new sheet. I'm using this paper, copy paper, as a backing sheet today for a reason, because I usually use this parchment slippery paper. It's like a wax paper almost, but this kind of repels the water, and so the water is forced to stay into the print. So today, when I put my print down, I put this paper over, and as I'm rubbing with the Baron, the water's coming through the print into this. It's absorbing into this. So then I'm able to do this block twice. So 1 drop of pigment in this brush. And here's the first impression. So now this block is wet. The water is starting to absorb into the paper. And now as I push this down, the water's coming into this. It's acting like a blotter. So I'm driving that pigment and moisture into the fibers of the paper. It gives you a nice gradation. Now I'm able to do this twice in a row because the copy paper is absorbing. There's the second impression. 1 impression to go, and that's the outline or the key lines of this cat. Finally, we've come to the last impression, which is the key lines or the outline of this cat falling in snow. It's just black pigment outlining the cat, drawing in his features and his paws and tail. Registration is important because these black lines, if they're off a little bit, it creates a gap in between the background and the cat. Also, the eyes wouldn't be lined up, and you'd see a gap in between the background and the color of the cat. So registration is important for this one. Also, I'm not pressing super hard, so I have a lighter Baron, and I'm getting just enough pressure to push that pigment into the paper. You can see it comes through to the back. Not pressing too hard on this one. Just a nice even, just gliding this over the surface. These are delicate lines, and I don't want to smash the edges of it, or you won't get the character of the line. A nice even application with the Baron. You can see where the pigment's coming through, where I need to add a little bit more pressure. So this paper tells you where you need to rub with the Baron. That's nice even throughout. I hope you're enjoying these videos. Please leave any comments or questions below. I'd really be interested in what people think about this process, and if they are printmakers and what kind of materials they're using. So please let me know what's going on in your studio. This print is available on my website at stevenwienecke.com. This is very enjoyable for several reasons. First of all, it's really nice to lightly get the impression and see it come through the paper. I really enjoy that. And the second reason is that this concludes the print. And then this last line brings everything together. And that means this project, for now, has come to an end. And we get to start a new project tomorrow, which is another postcard design by Hasui. And I have an example here. This is what we'll be starting tomorrow. We'll be doing an edition of 50 of these. It'll be a little bit different. I'm going to really push this gradation in the sky a little more. It's a little flat on this one. And I might vary the colors a little bit, just to make it a little bit more interesting. This is a nice design by Hasui. Simple little snow scene. So we'll be starting that tomorrow.